Hello, my name is Thomas, and I am a native English speaker from the United States of America, and a TEFL certified teacher of English presently living in St. Petersburg, Russia. While I'm originally from Sacramento, California, I consider Peter to be my home, living here now for nearly 8 years. And while teaching is my main profession, I also work as a DJ in St. Petersburg and have been invited to perform in various cities around Russia, Finland, and Estonia, which is a dream come true, as travel is my life. And I have been fortunate enough now to have visited 62 countries around our beautiful world. Today, I am responding to a question received from Olese, a 16-year-old student from Angarsk. Her question reads, what is the most effective and quickest way to learn English? Well, first of all, allow me to say hello to Olese, and thank you for your question. I've actually had the pleasure of spending a New Year's celebration in your city 3 years ago while traveling to Vladivostok on my second trip across Russia on the Trans-Siberian Railway. It just so happens that one of my students is also from Angarsk, and her mother was kind enough to invite me to spend the holiday there. Now, as for your question, in my 8 years of teaching experience, I have found that there is no one common answer as to the most effective and quickest way to learn English. The fact is, all individuals are different, and we each learn in our own unique ways. That being said, there are many things I have learned myself over the years that have allowed my own students to improve in their knowledge, use, and understanding of the language. So, I will be glad to share my opinions with you. First of all, motivation is key. Motivation is found through many different means. Perhaps you dream of someday studying or living abroad and want to prepare yourself for that opportunity. Maybe you want to make yourself best qualified for working with an international company. Perhaps like me, travel is a dream of yours, and you want to experience the most of it through means of communication. Or, as when I listen to Russian music, you just may want to be able to finally understand that song or group you love to listen to that just happens to be in English. Whatever your motivation may be, without it, learning a foreign language is far more difficult. Secondly, finding the teacher and resources that best suit your personality and style can make a big difference in the progress you obtain. For beginners, often, a Russian teacher of English is best, as they too had to learn English as a foreign language, and they themselves went through the process of learning and making comparisons between the English language and that of your own. This allows them a special insight into helping others build the basic building blocks you need from the start. As you progress, however, many will find that a qualified native English-speaking teacher is priceless, especially when it comes to pronunciation. For example, you'll want to know that Cluj is pronounced key, and you'd use this key to start your BMW, as in English, there's no such car called a BMW. And you likely won't have much luck getting those VIP tickets to your favorite concert if you don't know that we actually say VIP. I have also found that a lot of vocabulary is unfortunately misunderstood if not learned from a native speaker. For example, just like you, Americans typically have 3 meals a day. Завтрак is breakfast, обед is lunch, and ужин is dinner. Then what's supper, you may ask? Well, it's just a synonym for dinner. And that piece of chocolate or fruit you have between meals, well, that's a snack, not a second breakfast. Oh, and let's not forget that a salad is not a salad if you are only eating leaves. You'd be mistaking that for lettuce. A salad only becomes a salad after you've built it along with your other favorite ingredients. And tiramisu, eaten after your main course, is part of the dessert menu. I had a prop, but I live in a communalka, and it seems that somebody got to it before me. Additionally, I might add that continuous exposure with English is vital. I often teach English using music, as it allows my students to make associations with new words and phrases that otherwise could easily be forgotten. Not to mention, this will also prepare you to become a master at karaoke. And what better way to make new friends? But music is not the only option. Reading may be the best way to expand your vocabulary. So find a good book, coupled with a dictionary, and make learning fun. If it's movies that you love, put them to use too. Think of your favorite Hollywood film, which you've seen 1,000 times in your own mother tongue, and of which you've memorized every line to. Then, try watching it again, only now in English and with English subtitles. Over time, you'll see that you'll slowly begin to focus more on the English heard than that of those read. And at some point, you'll finally be able to watch the film without subtitles in its native English alone. The main thing is to always remember why you are studying the language. It won't always be easy. Trust me, the Russian language and I have had our own disagreements. But if you remain positive and open to it, you'll be able to develop over time. Learning a language is like learning to walk. At first, we crawl, but we then begin to learn to take one step at a time. It is not going to happen overnight. It will require dedication, and from time to time, you will likely stumble. But do your best not to be discouraged. Stay positive, stick to your goals, and send me your own video blog in response when the English language finally becomes your own. Thank you very much for your time, and I hope you like this video. I wish you the best of luck from me, Thomas the teacher.